Hey guys, this is here bringing you another video. Welcome back to Unranked to Diamond, the series I take a Smurf account, fresh account, never played ranked before, and show you the adventure to Diamond. Again, today doing a role challenge, focusing on the free-to-play champions on this week's rotation. Again, by the time you're watching this video, the rotation may be different. We are playing Morgana, and again, kind of asking the question, is Morgana worth playing anymore? Is she worth playing in support, etc., etc.? So it does look like the enemy team might have potentially duo Smurfs. Both of them with, what was that, platinum border with silver challenges. Neither of them play their champion, but we'll see how that goes. Again, Twisted Fate versus Akali. Also, Cleanse and Dark Harvest is a bit peculiar. So they do have double cleanse, mainly, I'd imagine, because Gold card Twisted Fate and Morgana Q. Zed's top lane as well. Surely he's going to get destroyed by an Ambessa. Presumably it's a Zed main, so that's why he's just going top lane, but I don't imagine Zed's going to do particularly well against something like an Ambessa, because Ambessa has very high damage, but also has survivability being a bruiser. Zed has high damage, but no survivability. Oh, dude, this is how little I've played of other roles at the moment. I have not played support, I don't think, since this change happened. So I looked at that going, oh my god, where's the support item? I already have it. That freaks me out for a second. A little huzzy tip, if you don't buy the yellow trinket at level 1, when you leave the base, boom, you are given it. So you never can actually leave the base without the trinket. Nice to know information.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Yeah, nobody went here. Twisted Fate should have gone there. Now it's actually a little bit risky him walking this way.
Forgot the true cost of war. I remember.
They don't really have a level 1 invading comp. They've got no hard CC at level 1 at all. So to be honest, we have a much better level 1 than they do. Morgana Q, gold card potentially. Echo W could stun if we we could stun lock somebody. And we're not invading, so they definitely couldn't. So again, there's a good chance it being a Lucian have to be head early game. He could be sitting this bush wanting to get some early damage, so don't walk there. Don't risk anything, because if you give him early damage and I go down by 1/3 of health, it just gives him that early little bit of a lead that he wants. So walk with the minion, like exactly, boom. We literally predicted it. So that's where you can tell what they sometimes want to do by the champion that they're playing. Again, we don't know where Lulu is. The fact that Lucian's here, it would to me say that Lulu is in a bush. But that has gone very well for us. So far, we've predicted them pretty well. Not played Morgana in a very long time. Oops. Got it. Okay, just stop his engage. This is again a similar game of he has to do all the work in the early. We don't. We outscale. It's up to him to get ahead. It's up to him to take risky plays. He's used his health potion. Why would he use his health potion? Because he wants to go aggressive. He wants to be full health. There you go. Zed with Ignite advantage is already dying 1v1. So imagine that Ambessa's going to stomp.
Onward through this unchanging land.
I'd love to get a Lucian hit and actually get his cleanse. Okay, they're positioning. They're being quite passive, has to be said. Like, well, not passive, tentative. Being very careful with their positioning and stuff like that. Let this push to us.
I did not fall from grace. I left.
Flash. Again, why would you flash? Oh, she's dead anyway. But she flashed when she potentially has cleansed. So couldn't she have just cleansed? And then cleansed, then flash? Oh, that's you.
Justice is a lie of the power.
So far, this lane phase is fine. We're actually ahead in farm by the time we get these. We outscale. So, very little pressure. Lulu's going back. I wonder why. Okay, she's changed her mind. I did think that was no actual reason for her to go back right now.
Those who judge condemn themselves.
Yeah. It's very unlikely I'm actually going to hit a long distance Q on the Lucian, so I think I should start prioritizing the Lulu. Lulu doesn't have inbuilt mobility.
Badge of honor. A splintered shield that I will shatter.
Brother.
An ally has been slain.
So I went for the flash there because it kind of guarantees the hit. Basically, I think the Lulu still has flash, but if you flash, if they don't react in time, you're basically guaranteeing it. That's not bad. Double kill for me. Obviously, yes, I'd prefer Xayah to have one, but it's fine. She didn't even get an assist, actually. So that Xayah didn't do a single bit of damage. It's unfortunate. No, I don't think Morgana's OP. Enemy team played a little bit wild there. I think any more damage dealer focused support would have got the double.
I know what my enemies fear. They are right to be
Go.
afraid.
What are we doing, bud?
Let me show you what it is.
Lucian's, you could say, overplaying. I think it's gonna hit. Lucian's overplay. Oh, wait, they're all here. Okay, we can win this quite easily. I want all of these kills. I had to take them all, though. And the enemy team was kind of getting away here and there, and I'm like, I know I have to take all of these. I don't want to be 5-0! No, Morgana's not overpowered. I don't want to be 5-0 as a Morgana support. It's just unnecessary. But yeah, the enemy team, you can kind of feel they're overplaying because they want to try and snowball. Their comp's terrible because, like, assassin top lane, assassin, assassin. 3 assassins on one team is never going to work. Unless we were 2.5 years ago in one-shot assassin meta. Sure, we're not there anymore. So, I don't know. Lucian's now laning mid. This is weird. Echo's doing dragon? Got it. I don't know why he was doing it by himself.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, Carly's going back to mid trying to claim, obviously, her lane back. And again, realistically, like, the fact that Lucian... Oh, he nearly lived. The fact that Lucian is not with us in lane phase, again, that's really bad. He has to do well in lane phase. His time is running out. You're here. Oh. I wasn't expecting their jungler to be here when the scuttles were spawning. That's why I went so aggro. Okay. Oh my god, Akali's here too? Why are you here? There's 4 people bot lane. Ooh, that wasn't the best Xayah ulti. If she did it the actual... if she did it the right way, it would have been okay. But, oh well. Means a 2 for 1, but we're getting all of that. Oh well. This is a bit of an odd game. So remember, these two, I think, well, they might not be duo, but they look like they're 2 Smurf accounts. I guess... Ooh. Maybe because the Talon was bot, the Akali was like, I'll come bot, I guess. That might be why. Alright, I'm going to hold this. Pop a health potion so I maintain health while tanking. When you're an AD carrying your support does that for you. It's very nice. Yeah, I'm going Blackfire first, which is greedy, because normally, you know, sometimes you might see a Zhonya's first item on Morgana. When you're actually actively fed, Zhonya's doesn't do as much damage. So it's the consistent damage or something that's going to tick, 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 tick that does more damage in the long run. And we might not even necessarily get a Zhonya's second. Like, if I feel like I'm actually popping off, I might go Leandre's. Yeah, Imperial obviously is also a good item, but that's more support focused. He used his mobility before he came into the lane. Weird that he used his mobility before. That's not in the bush. Okay. That's not in the bush. Question that. like, is it in the bush? I don't actually know. I don't think it is.
Home, a place that never leaves you.
These are support items. I'm kind of a support. I'm gonna go Leandre.
I prefer an honest sinner over a righteous liar.
Doing? What the heck is the Lulu doing?
I chose my shackles. Ha!
So obviously this game is making Morgana look not bad, but I think this isn't particularly a normal Morgana game as well.
An enemy has been slain. Enemy killing spree.
Oh, that missed. That was a centimeter away. Oh, she had flash.
My wings are heavy, but not as heavy as
F.
my heart.
Shut down. Turret plating will soon fall.
Pacific could have altered over, by the way. It's a shame he didn't.
Comforts my immortality.
I am curious to why this guy picked Zed top lane. I think Zed in current meta, like, of current metas, the last 2 metas would have been most difficult for Zed, I think, out of history of top. Pure tank meta that we had before, what's the Zed going to do to a 10,000 health Cho'Gath? And now the current meta is high fighting, bruisers. Was it Zed can't beat them either.
Some call me evil. Shall I prove them right?
So I think it would be really, 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 really difficult to make a Zed work at the moment in top lane. And obviously he's not a top laner. I'm nearly the same level as the Akali.
Once I had grace, now I have pain.
This Lucian, by the way, if you watch him, he keeps using his E. It's not good that he keeps throwing his E out. So Lucian needs to hold his E and use it when it's actually important to do so. He keeps throwing it, and that's actually what's making him vulnerable. Flaro, thank you very much. Said, had a support say the bar was on the ground and you somehow dug underneath it recently. AD carry rage quit after that. Oh my god.
To see the world
Ow.
is to blind me with life's colors.
Yeah, I'm not that scared of a Talon being on a rampage. Because we just kill him straight away. That was a pretty good cue. I dipped into the Baron pit just to make myself not be seen, because I saw him here coming down, so it was a prediction of, oh, he should be about there. Good prediction. I want to move my control ward into more enemy territory just to have a bit more deep vision control.
I shall
That's available.
to fall.
This obviously will make me seen, but I can now come here.
An enemy has been slain.
Who's right, Morgana or Kale? Morgana.
With every step, I forge my own fate.
Dude, if I was a bit more accurate then. He keeps using his mobility before he goes in for combat. It's wild.
My shadow outruns my sister's light.
Interesting move by the Akali. 2-2 from Bessa. And by the look of it, an easy solo kill on the Zed.
Team has destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain.
And he did pick Zed top lane, so... Ooh, he got me. He wanted me. To be fair, we've kind of been a menace this game, so... When normally you wouldn't really focus the support this game... Boom! This game, you can maybe understand why a Talon is doing it. Okay, this is a big overstay for us, but... Should be fine. Talon is somewhere in here, though, no? I'd be careful if I was the Echo. Oh, yeah, that's a Talon. I literally called it. But he has to be just there. Ooh, I like the idea.
Back into the fray.
Ash.
Been slain.
And just the fact its actual damage output is quite low.
You look so
Shut down.
That's fine. Again, yeah, we probably overstayed, gave them a bunch of free kills, but what do they actually have to gain right now? There's no dragon, there's no objective, so like, yes, it's not good, but don't let it spiral your emotions of going, oh, we've lost now. There's nothing else that they're gaining. Actually not that big of a deal.
feel your guilt.
Has slain an enemy.
Mortality is truly divine.
I'm gonna go get my Leandres. Double item power spike. Oh, she got him! There we go. So again, the two that just got a bit of a cleanup, we actually both just took them out. So now that advantage or momentum that they were gaining of killing us and cleaning is now gone. So that's fine. Twisted Fate ult. Oh. He have the damage? I mean, he has the damage. It's just whether Lulu just gets away from him because his damage or burst just doesn't exist right now. He doesn't get that, unfortunately. We've still got 25 seconds till Dragon. Oh, God. 11.
Truth is a dark mirror.
And they're all assassins, so their damage is all really high. I will be going Zhonya's next. And I guess because it's not going particularly well for the enemy team, they will just hard engage off anything like that. That's just a random hard engage. So that's what the enemy team is kind of playing around, but we're still fine. Oh, Echo. Yeah. Their damage is still very strong. If we play together, we'll be fine, but we've just played a little bit too individual. Boom! Okay. If we play together, they've got no chance. It's too many assassins. Assassins are bad when it comes to working together because the whole premise of a champion is assassinating individuals as an individual. So that's where our advantage lies. It's why you don't want to have... Well, you shouldn't really have two of them on the same team, let alone three. It's too many.
I move with mortals while she languishes with her lofty ideals.
It's too many.
I will not forsake the land that shaped me, nor the mistakes.
Never mind. I'll shut up, I guess. How the hell did I get him? Yeah, so I did say earlier, I if I had to predict, I do think the Akali and Talon are probably duo. Because, like, they're only doing things together. Yeah. So, like, they both jumped on me at the same time together. So, like, I would imagine there is some type of duo going on. What's confusing is them both picking an assassin champion. You should, if you're duo, you should spread it, I would say, the type of champions you're picking a bit better. And ultimately, remember, they are still focusing a support. So, yeah, they're killing me a few times, because we have gone, we've done well as Morgana, we've gotten strong, but I am still a support. So it's actually not that bad, them focusing me.
Mortal cycles begin anew.
It's not like it's going to turn the whole game around for them, because you are leaving the carries available. I think Talon was somewhere here. Oh no, they're actually going bot lane.
Only those you love.
An ally has been slain.
And Bessa's getting the inhib.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Okay. Akali's bot lane as well.
Those who soar amongst the clouds.
Black
lose sight
Cleaver's
of the light
dead.
below.
I guess that's an adjusted build being top lane dead. But again, we don't really have anyone that's armor stacking, so does he even need Black Cleaver? That's something that I would definitely question.
Your turret has been
I get picking it if you're against something that's going to be actually building armor.
Shadow is not as
But
dark as
Bessa's
one might
not.
think. You cannot
Too
break
mobile.
a shattered soul.
unstoppable.
Ollie was just in a bush, so we got the hit.
Demacia learned all the wrong lessons.
Now we get the advantage of it. He used cleanse. He used cleanse too early, actually. So Talon will probably, yeah, I was gonna say Talon's gonna be behind us.
Do not conflate darkness with evil.
hell? Lucian flashed towards the Ambassador. That was weird.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Nice.
An enemy has been slain.
There you go, GG. So I'd say that the enemy team's comp obviously wasn't great. They had 3 assassins. Like, that's like 2 is arguably too many. 3 is definitely too many, especially when you're taking one in an off roll. It's never gonna go well. It's never gonna go well unless Zed early game snowballed. And obviously, what we saw in the very early game is Ambessa killed him, and that's when I was like, oh, Ambessa's killed him, and he has ignite advantage. So yeah, and I would say right now in current meta, taking something like a Zed in top lane just doesn't really work. So well done to my team. It was a pretty smooth game in the end. And obviously, yeah, I got pretty fed in the early game, which I didn't really want. But I would say most of the kills, the first 2 I definitely had to get. And then the next 3, I would say I also kind of had to get all of them as well. You know, could I have let someone had 1 or hit 2? Maybe, but it would have risked someone else dying on my team. Or them getting away, which you don't want to risk. But anyway, we gain 23, we go 6, 4, 13, 15.1k damage. So yeah, we do more damage than the Xayah and the Echo. But obviously we did get quite overfed this game. And we built very, very greedy. Like, is there a world that I should have gone Zhonya's second item? Maybe. That would have probably saved my mid-game of getting focused quite a lot. But at the same time, the fact that I didn't have a Zhonya's means they will focus me. And surely it's an okay or a good thing that they're focusing a support. That's the thing, is, yeah, they kill me, but then they opened them up and got them killed by my actual carries. So, you know, it's not that bad. But anyway, yeah, so see, okay, so the enemy, Talon and Akali are duo, but they're off role. So they're an AD carry and, well, are they? They normally play AD carry support, but actually in the last couple of days, no, they've actually moved to different roles. I guess bot lane may have not been working as they wanted it to, so now they're actually playing different roles other than bot. So yeah. Like Talon's the last 3 games, Talon's played Talon. The last 3 games, Akali's played Akali. So they weren't autofilled technically. But anyway, that's going to be it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. So that is another role of the role challenge done today. So we have got 2 more to go, which I believe are, what are they? Jungle and top. I am leaving top lane to last because obviously we've played top lane a lot recently. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, do throw a like on it, throw a comment, throw a subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.
Welcome to the Rift, where the legends play. It's us and games bringing skill every day. From tips to tricks and play so fine. You'll learn the game and have a good time. Thanks for watching, you're the real MVP. Hit that like and sub, join the family tree. Like, comment and subscribe. Keep the Hussy dream alive.